And of course my video goes blaring at me, my introduction video. So I do apologize for that. Humbly apologize. Let's see if we are live, and I think we are. So I do have some apologies in advance to give you. Tuesday's live over on Facebook was just a tinsy bit loud. We had storm, we had some static, all of that. Today I can't guarantee if we are going to be loud or not. I currently have my builders here putting in a frame for a door. So we're changing a configuration of a door. And they're here. Hey Deb, they're putting in a frame. At the moment we are all quiet. I have the door closed, but they do have their work equipment just outside. Oh no, they've put it away. They do have some equipment just outside my window. So I'm hoping against hope we can get through this video without too much noise. Tell me if it is too bad. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll see. And I've also got Louisa under the desk because where they're working is where her bed normally is. So she's gone, Mum, they've taken away my bed. I'm with you. So Miss Louisa, our mascot, is here as well. And the builders may even come to my door. So welcome to a crazy Thursday. I feel like it's crazy Thursday because I know what's happened this morning and what I've got planned for this afternoon, and I'm just glad to be. Hello, Miss Darlene. I am just glad to be here with you and to have some crafting time. So for those of you who I introduced myself at the start, but my name is Ellen. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. So I'm on the central coast of New South Wales, just north of Sydney. Oh no, yes, and we had the electrician last Thursday. So it's just comedy of errors around here at the moment. But I'm glad the electrician isn't here. Otherwise I'd have no overhead lights. But he's got to come back. Hello, Miss Therese. Today we are working with the Friendly Hello stamp set and paper. So the other day I was just playing with the stamp set, the paper. Hello, Mon. Hello, Cindy. So last week I just played with the paper. That's right. We just coloured in the paper. Today we're putting both together. Now these products are available at the moment during celebration. So in Australia we have the celebration extended just a tinsy bit until the 16th of March. And these are available. They're available together. You can't get them separately. And they're for $180 order. So you can order anything from any of our current in-stock products for $180 and get this bundle for free. Hello, Miss Margine. Hi, Ali. Oh, hopefully I can keep you company twice a week while you're recovering, Ali. I think this is a good time to flick around the camera. Hello, Miss Cheryl, because Miss Louisa's just walked to the closed door, so I may have to be a bit rough with her, but she's fine. She's not in trouble. I've just got to tell her where she needs to go, and I've got to turn off the light. So let's flick around and you can have a look at the card that we're making, and I'll get everything ready. So is everyone having a lovely week? We've had more rain since Tuesday. We had one day with little rain, but we've had even more rain, which hasn't been fun. I'll open the door for you in a sec, Missy Moo. Okay. So we've had more rain, and it's just extremely humid. It's not fun at all. Okay, hello, Miss Sheila. I will turn off the light. Let this Missy Moo out on your mat. Mat. Louisa, on your mat. Stay. finally listened to me, little miss. So this is the card that we're doing today, and we are once again stamping on the designer series paper, which we have done before, and it was a lot of fun. But we were doing some matching of patterns where I have just gone completely over here, and they're completely over. Sunshine through freeze. Oh, ouch, Cindy, that does not sound good. Does not sound good. Yes, so, and we've added in some very, very simple colouring using one pair of Stampin' blends on this, and we'll also be using the banner picker punch, which I will show you in my class. So this is from my class on the weekend with some customers, and on 3 of the 4 cards I've used the picker banner punch. So yeah, it's the the banner picker. The name of it always gets me, but you know what I'm saying and which product I'm talking about, because it's right here. So we're using that and some of the paper. I have had lots of fun with this. And just give me 1 second here. Because I'm just sharing this on Facebook, and guess what, guys, by the sounds of it, it has just started raining again. The story of our life this summer, I don't think we have ever had a summer so wet. Not that I can remember anyway. I'm gobsmacked with how wet it is. I don't know what I just did, but let's see if I didn't post this twice. No, I didn't. Okay. And then we are going to go here. Even some of my friends up north have put like eerie, misty photos of the mist and the condensation just sitting above the plants on the hills, or the trees on the hills near them, and we've got quite a bit of that as well. Okay, let me come back to you all here. Hello, Miss Maria. You want more of that paper? You better get in quick, Miss Cindy, because this promotion in every other market, except for Australia, finishes on the 28th of February. It's just we have a little bit of a reprieve because we had products that were sent in the middle of last year not get to us till the middle of January, which was just a titch disappointing. So I'm just grabbing out the stamps we'll be using. So just using 4 stamps out of the set, and I shall do I have, because I'm using things on another project, I just need to rub Peter to paper to get the blocks that I require. Now these circles are cut with the layering circle frame, the layering circles dies. I elected not to use the scallop. I just wanted to keep it nice and clean because we used so much designer series paper. What do I want? I want one of these. It's not letting me grab it through all the cords. I've got 2, but I've got the Christmas Stampathon video ready to film after I hang with you guys here. So I kind of had everything set up, not thinking that I needed my D blocks for this, because my D blocks are probably the most popular ones besides the C's. Is it the C? Yes, the C's and D's, and I use, really, I use all my blocks, probably the smaller ones. I use less because I find them difficult to use with my hands. Hello, Madison. Okay, everyone remember to thumbs up. Yes, please thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and have hit the bell. Now I will very, very quickly show you some of these patterns. And somewhere along the video, make sure I grab the previous cards that I have made. So I've coloured this last video. Then we've got that gorgeous tropical print on the back. We're using this stripe today, and this matches with the stamps. This one's already stamped, ready to rock and roll. Then we've got a shrunk down version. So they do have larger and shrunk down versions for us. And we do have this purple one, which I am literally using scraps of on this page. I've completely used that pattern up. Okay, layering circles for the circles, spoken about that. They can go, whoops, there was a bit of an avalanche. They can go up there. So this is my packet of things we are going to use today. And of course, I did use some vellum on this card. Ooh, that is from one of our other cards that I'll be making. So I'll just put that over there with that. I think that might be, that'll be Tuesday's video, I think. Pop my paper bag out of the way. Yes, you can only get the stamp with the, yes, but then you can send the stamp to a friend. Or you could sell it off by itself. So I need to do some things with this paper. I need to stamp the sentiment, and I need to stamp the bird. So these are the pieces I need to stamp with. What? And we've got stuff stuck here. So I kind of made a bit of a boo-boo. Oh, this has some... Oh, this has some glue on it. Time to get rid of it. I made a bit of a boo-boo during my class, and I did my stamping in basic grey without realising I'd actually used smoky slate. So I think I prefer the softness of the smoky slate, but I've shown you both, and then that's the piece. I think I just prefer that, so that is what I think will go with today, unless someone has a terrible outcry and goes no, but that's what I'm planning on doing. And I'll need that piece as well, because someone unfortunately was sick on Sunday, so I have a full card kit here as well. I normally give them envelopes and everything, and then we'll stamp on the envelopes while the stamps are going around. Someone will go, now don't forget, and we'll go, oh yes, we shall not. So I have 3, probably have more than 3 there, but that's okay. Oh no, we actually need 4 because we've got that set already done. So I need 1, 2, 3. I must have done an extra one in case someone made a boo-boo. So I'm going to start with the bird, grab in our scrap piece because we're going to stamp off a little bit. Hello, hello, Mr. Bobby. How are you? Oh, hang on. Shouldn't have put these on top of each other. Twist off, right? And I do have, so this is the stamp set. Just going to move things around a little bit. So we've got the stamp set and we've got the card. So you guys know what we're doing. Bobby, can you come and Vaseline all my ink pads for me, please? That was such a good trick, and I only ever think about it when something like that actually happens. So I'm not going to use the whole image, but I do want to make sure that the whole bird is on the circle. And you can use whichever circles you prefer. You could just highlight part of the bird. You don't need to highlight the whole bird. Or you could use a larger one and put on 2 birds and do some masking and mask off the flowers. There is so much you can do with this set. So that's our birds done. Pop that over there. Next, I'm going to do our background piece. So you can see here that we've got actually 2 layers of printing on that. We've got the nice white, and then we have a faded out version. My builders have started doing things. I humbly apologize. If it gets too loud and you can't hear me, please tell me. Oh, hey, Bev. Okay, so I've just taken the 2 flowers and we're going to add in a leaf as well. I've got to add in the leaf on this one, and basically I'm just adding in just a few, thinking that my bird will be somewhere around there, and I may just add one up there. So I'm going to do that, but while I'm here and I've got this piece here, I'm going to take this leaf and I'm literally just going to freehand stamp, because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be there. Are my builders being too loud? I need to know what it sounds like for you. So please, please tell me. So I'm just going to add in some of that, and I'm going to take this piece, even though this is done with basic grey, the smoky slate will just give a softer leaf. It'll still look really good. Okay, pop one here, pop one there, and I think that'll do for that piece. So that's 2 completed pieces. Hello, hello, Miss Maureen. How are you? Okay, back to the flowers, not the leaves. So you can see from this piece that it just adds like a 3rd layer of complexity to this piece, which I really, really like. And doesn't matter if you don't stamp it exactly properly like me. It's just adding a something. Just adding a little something. And don't need to add too many leaves. I kind of want to add the leaves where I've got 2 flowers. And then I'll add one here. And I think that looks really good. Oh my God, I love the smell of the wood they are using. They've just cut through wood. That's one of my favorite smells. Cutting of fresh wood. I should work at a paper mill. We do have a paper mill locally. It's been there ever since I was a little girl. And now I actually know someone that works there. The kids do karate with he and his son. Okay, so that is our last one. So this does move fairly quickly. Note I say fairly, because let's be honest, I am doing mass producing, and because because I've closed my door, I think I do need to turn on my fan just to get some air movement in here. Okay, so I'm finished with that one. Let me do my fan. Oh, that is very good to hear that you are great, Maureen. Okay. Next, we've got the sentiment. Now, I do have, I said I needed 3. But I always cut an extra or 2 in case someone horrendously stuffs up. And that person will always be me. Always, always be me. Okay, so let's just do a test stamp here. No, I didn't stamp up the best. Okay, and I just want to get it centered end to end because I'm going to come in with the punch and punch it out. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect because, you know, it's a handmade card. No matter how much we would like it to be perfect, it isn't always. Okay, I'm pretty happy with these. This, my dear friend here may need a bit of an ink up though. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So that is all our stamping. So while I've got these sentiments in front of me, I am going to punch the ends using our banner pick-a-punch. That's what it's called, a banner pick-a-punch. Oh, sorry, Cindy. Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. I used to work at a dentist. So in a past life, I was a dental assistant. God, I would hate, like I love these guys, and it's a guy that we've used for many, many years, and his son, now his son, I knew his son when he was in primary school. We've had this builder a long time. We've done things over many years to this house. So this piece is cut at a titch under 3/4 of an inch. And you just slide it in there. As you could see, I did make sure it was butt up against the end, and you squeeze and you get a lovely flagged end. You could also get the pointed end. So these increments, oh well, that one's a bit wide. Really? That one is a titch wide. Don't know. We'll see. We'll decide what we do with that one. I could always get that other piece and just stamp it rather than me fussing around. Okay, 1 and a 2. I do hope I got that. Yes, I did. I'm thinking restamping, or I may just not flag the end on this one. I may just put a couple of angles on it because I'm not going to fight getting it right because I know I will get it wrong. Hello, Miss Glenna. Oh, good. I'm glad you did have a good experience. I thought that was your very, very Cindy sense of humour coming through. Otherwise, you would have told us if you had a bad experience. So we've stamped this on Pool Party, which is one of the colours in the paper. So I've taken my light and dark Pool Party Stampin' blends, and I've just wanted to highlight the wing and the flowers. So taking the dark and doing the centre of the flowers, and also just to highlight a few places on the wings, just like that. Then I am going to go in with the light, and I'm going to colour this whole wing in and the tail. And then just come in and add. Now this looks really, really dark at the moment. It does dry back significantly lighter, so don't stress. And it does look different because we're using it on the same coloured cardstock. So that's a good thing about the blends. You don't just have to use white cardstock. You can use coloured cardstock as well. Okay, so I'm going to be a bit different this time because I have the light in my hand. I'm going to colour in all the light. And then these petals, not being perfect, we just want to add some interest to the stamped image. And it's just like, it's almost a spotlight. Okay. Oh, I don't need to clip it quite yet. Oh, they've just set up the circular saw outside my window, guys. I mean, I love these guys, but seriously, timing. Okay, so it's 2. And these cards are, the prep for this is pretty much done. So I don't need to worry too much. Very, very simple. You could be more elaborate and colour this whole image in and do like a bazillion different colours. And like my last video on Tuesday, I used a bazillion colours and it looked amazing, but you can just use these blends in such a simple way like this to provide a highlight. Okay, so I just want to add just a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so finished with the blends. Now I just want to take my tape runner. So I'm kind of doing things step by step. So getting my Stampin seal, and oh, don't know where that bit of fluff came from. That's bizarre, considering I've got the door closed. Some fluff got dislodged somewhere. Hello, Miss Barb. How are you? Thank you for saying hi. Well, that's a big long list of friends, Glenna. Oh, Bev, it's okay. We all know that we're saying hello to each other. So just using Stampin' Seal. So the trick to get this to disengage is to tip it up and pull back, and then the glue is right there ready to go for our next application. Well, that was pretty quick. Thanks, Josh. Ah, that's good. They're cutting things as they go, so it'll just be quick little interruptions by the sounds of it, because I've got to frame up the opening that we've got, because we're turning a big door opening. So run, tip, pull, run, tip, pull, and run, tip, pull. So we're making double bifold doors into like a single normal door. And they've taken out the bifold doors, cleaned up or taken out all the architraves, and done all of that. And now they've just got to frame up the opening that we want to close up. And because it's raining, they thought, oh, we didn't know they were coming until yesterday, because they must have finished all their other inside jobs, because they can't really do outside jobs at the moment. Okay, while we're on this step, let's go straight for the dimensionals, and then we'll start building up our background designer series paper after that. Oh, better hammering too, hammering it into place. These guys have, oh no, he's removed a lot of things in our house. We had like a little wall at our front door that we got rid of, and we had like a door to our side driveway, because we had a driveway coming up the side of the house, and we had a kitchen door and we wanted more room in our kitchen, so we chopped that up and took out this door at the front door, and that just opened up the house quite a bit. I did that when I still had crawling babies, so it's done quite a bit for us. Okay, let's get going here. I may run out. Oh, that one's already done. That one's already done. Let's flip these over. I could not do that again if I tried picking all three up and flipping them at once. Okay, I will not run out of dimensionals. I'll go close though. Oh, thank you, Miss Cheryl. Oh, you arrived late. No problems, Glenna. That's fine. Thought I might be making a turtle for Mister. No, no. Not today. Oh, was I going to... Yeah, I can still cut that. I can still dimensional it. And while I'm here, I may just pop some angled ends on the end. Bring over my little rubbish container, and no, it's not an ashtray. It is actually a coaster holder, but I gave away the coasters to my team. So I have one at a lovely angle, and I cannot believe I pretty much match those angles. Who am I? Pop these dimensionals away because they are done, and I don't need my Stampin' seal anymore because we shall switch to our multi-purpose glue for a little bit more wiggle room. But first, we need to fold. Oh my god, is that bodgy or what? That one ain't being used. Let's hope my other ones aren't bodgy, because that was a 4th for some reason. Oh, I do need 4, but half of it had already been done for me. Well, that's a bit better. That other one was quite bodgy. Spin, 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 bone folder. Let's see if I can get in my hand comfortably so I can use it. 1. 17 watching and only... Oh, that's not too bad, Cindy. I've had it worse, but thank you for encouraging everyone. I do appreciate all the thumbs up and the watches and the comments and all of that. It does certainly help support my channel and supports me to be able to bring you these videos. So these extra cards will... Oh, look, I've got more glue here. Don't know what happened. Yeah, without you guys supporting me like this, I really couldn't commit to doing this on such a regular basis. So I do appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. And I am going to have to fix up the bodgy one because I've already fixed up the bodgy one's friend. I don't know, is me saying bodgy a very Australian thing? I do often wonder because there are so many little Australianisms that I never know whether... there we go. Fix, fix, fixed. all done. No one would ever know that I did that scoring incorrectly because it looks perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to take my pile that's just over here, and we are going to grab one. See, I really am down to scraps because one of these pieces that I use is going to be quite skinny, and I don't need this extra piece. Fine, so this piece is for last. So I want to put down my purple, which it has a lovely colour on the other side, but we have already stamped that colour. Now I don't know where my stamp pieces are because they're covered up. And on the back of our multicolour stripe, we do have the granny apple green. So I had people in class using all different backgrounds and mixing it up, which is what I love to see. I love to see them taking what I've given them as class supplies and making it their own. How's your PTSD going, Cindy? Oh, this was working like half an hour ago when I was literally making cards for the Christmas Stampathon. Aha, there is a big goober coming out though. Hopefully I just cleared it. I sure did. So yes, I just need to film my Christmas Stampathon video and get that all uploaded. It will be live, so this will be our February challenge, which goes till the 24th of March, your local time. And you will have a project or a number of projects to make. I'm not going to divulge what the theme is, and you will find out tomorrow. Ah, what do you mean going over the edge? Do you mean that they can overlap and they don't all have to sing at the same volume? Because some of them are just there as a supporting act. So this Fresh Freesia is the supporting act for this card. And this piece is the whole length of the card. So it's like we've added interest with lots of steps on the card. And then we've got the nice circle organic shape. I know people love to hate that word, but it just adds some softness to all the rectangular edges that we have created. Okay. And that goes like so. And then, because I can just do one at a time because that tends to make sense right about now with what I'm doing. So, because we're building it all up. So I've left this purposeful space right here. So this is going to cover and connect all 3 layers of designer series paper. So although 3 of them were connected before, I'll show you on the next card. If I put the bird a little bit more over, it doesn't quite look so connected. And the vellum just adds that softness. Oh, that isn't straight. Just adds that softness in between all the layers. Do you know what is? I haven't stamped that sentiment straight, but that's okay, and that will stay as it is. So that is card 1 done. Next card base, we're going to go with the Fresh Freesia again, and I do just want to go over this just to make it a little more flat. There we go. Nice flat crease now. Oh. Yeah, no pain is good, Barb. No pain is good. So the no pain during the procedure, I would prefer not to feel anything. And even when I was a dental assistant, nearly 25 years ago, we did the whole no pain thing too. So if you felt anything at all, more lignocaine was going in that mouth. Oh no, I'm thankful that myself and the kids have really good teeth, and I think the worst the kids have got are seals in their very deep crevices in their teeth. So they get some seals so the food doesn't get caught and cause cavities. So that's pretty much, they haven't got a filling as such, but it's the same steps as a filling. Where do you live? Barb, I live in Australia and I'm on the central coast of New South Wales, which is about an hour and a titch north of Sydney driving. Oh, and by train too. It's not too far on the train. But we're not talking about trains at the moment because our government and the train union are, yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. It's it's a bit of a topic here at the moment in our state. So you can see, and you can see this card here. If I pop the bird over here, it just doesn't feel quite as connected as if I put it over all three layers. So if I pull it back over here, it looks fine, but for me personally, I just think the connection of all the layers being connected works better for your eye. Yes, there certainly are, and I know that there's dentists here in Australia that also are able to do like sleep testing and all of that, because a lot of bad sleep is often attributed to teeth grinding and all of that. So they do like sleep studies to see if you've got an apnea or if it's related, if the dentist can help with mouth guards and things like that. So it's all very, very interesting. There you go. So that is our angled one. And of course, we have our iridescent rhinestones, which I love and adore to use at the end. So that's card 2. So we're halfway there. So what did you think? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, Cindy, you are more than welcome. Of course you can case this card, Cindy. It's a great way to use up that mega stash of paper that you have. Yeah, it's just apparently they've been in negotiations, and the unions have been lawfully striking and doing all the things and doing everything lawfully, and then everyone turned up for work on Monday and they were told that the network was closed for safety, but then the government blamed the union and it wasn't the union at all, and the transport minister knew nothing about it, so someone else had made a executive decision. Hopefully get rid of that little dry spot in my throat. So what did you guys think of where I put the bird? Do you agree with my placement, or would you do something different again from what I have done? That looks pretty good. You know, it's not every card's going to be precisely the same. Ooh, do I need to make up a bed for you too, Glenna? That sounds awesome. I could most definitely do that. I mean, you guys might be surprised about how little crafting time I actually get with the kids and everything else in my life, but yeah, sure. Oh, you're a secret night? Oh, you're talking about wearing a night splint. You're a secret night clencher. Ah. Better to have it and to know about it than not. So I'm going to, because I left this space a little lower, I'm going to put this bird a little bit lower. It'll still work just beautifully. The other sentiment's hiding under here. And then these two go together because they are our basic grey friends. Okay, that works. That is crooked once again. Okay, just lift it a little, have a shimmy. That's good. And lucky last. And how am I going for time? I'm doing really good. I'm just trying to work out which way is which. This way. Yes. Please tell me I've made all these cards correctly. Yes, I have. You know, we do often, not on purpose, make, oh, hello Hank, that's very cute. Oh my God, that would be amazing, Cindy. That would be so good. I mean, not that the kids really need looking after, but yeah. Still. Okay, so this is our thinner piece. So this card is going to look a little bit different. And you can see by just having everything cut and prepped, and with all my jabbering on, I've been able to get all 4 of these cards done. Well, by the time we finish, it'll probably be right on an hour from when I was jabbering. I'm trying to work out which way I'd like it to sit. I think I want it to sit like this. There we go. And then I think, oh, that one, that piece of fresh freezer is so crooked. Okay, this last piece to use our wet glue on. And I will be covering up this edge. And that's okay. All the other ones you can see both sides of the fresh freezer, but not this one. I will have a tinsy bit of trimming to do on a couple of them, but you guys don't need to see me do that trimming, and the glue, especially on this one, won't be totally dry enough for me to confidently not move the paper. Okay, this birdie boo can go here. Once again, oh my God. Oh, now we're on drilling, guys. We've gone from, oh, no, I've ripped it. Maybe I can, no, it's just going to stay like that. I would like it more upright, but hey, it is what it is. Is what it is. They're so cute. Ali, how old is Hank? Okay. Yay, we are all glued. I am going to recap this glue. I know I'll have a big goober to get off next project, which probably once again will be on a video. Okay, so we have our iridescent rhinestones, and I just want a few up here and a few down here. That's it. Nothing too bonkers or crazy. So I'm probably going to put 1, 2, and just use another little one because you get so many little ones. Just kind of off the edge to just catch the edge of that. Just kind of, I want that to hold. I want the vellum to pop over the top. No, it's not quite going to do what I wanted it to do. That's okay. That can stay exactly where it is. And then just going to put one here and then one just off here, going across the 2 layers of the designer series paper. So just that nice diagonal line, and I'm going to repeat that on all of them. I looked at this pack and I did wonder how long it would take me to finish it, and I'm now more than halfway, and it's really not surprising me how quickly I am going through it. This one has been incredibly stubborn, and just going off there, perfect. One, 2, 3, and then just add another little 2 down here. There's that one done, so they're all slightly different. Who's having cake? Oh, Cindy, yes, please. No, I don't follow. They are knitters from Norway. No, I don't. Yes. Okay, that's very good to do gluten-free for Glenna. I'm sure she will appreciate that when it arrives rather mangled in the mail. And God knows how stale it'll be by the time it gets to me here in Australia. Maybe if you use scented in your good Tupperware, it might still be fresh. I don't know if you're willing to sacrifice your good Tupperware for little old me. Okay, that is all the cards done. And what's time? I am less than an hour. Oh, that is so cute, Ali. I have had my then 10-year-old, well, she might have been 11. I've had my granddaughter stamp with me on a video. It's fun. It's lots and lots of fun. Okay, so let's bring back everything we have used, and I'll show you some of these cards up front. So we've used the Friendly Hello paper. We have used, well, I used the layering circles for the vellum and the bird layer. I used the Friendly Hello stamp set. These two bundled together, free, with purchases over $180 in Australia. The thresholds are different in other places in the world. and I have used the iridescent rhinestones. So let's just have a look at this closer. So you can see we've got, oh, and I also used our Pool Party Stampin' Blends. Pool Party Stampin' Blends. So this is card we have stamped on the designer series paper. We've layered up the designer series paper as well. We used just the Pool Party blends to highlight the wing and the two flowers, and we used the banners Pick-a-Punch to flag the ends of our sentiment. So these, I'll just pop out a couple of the cards. This is the other one, and this one I just cut the angles. So we actually made 4 cards together today, and thank you for joining me. I will be back on Tuesday, and that will be over on Facebook. So if you don't like and follow and thumbs up my page over on Facebook, please make sure you do. Yes, Ali. Oh, you like my embellishment placement. Thank you, Glenna. Yes, Ali, you feel better. Join us on Tuesday, and I'll keep you company for an hour, and we will make some cards together, mashing together 2 bundles or 2 products that you wouldn't normally put together. I am putting together, and we will see how that goes and what you girls think of that, because it will be lots and lots of fun. So have a good weekend, stay safe, and we shall see you then. Thanks so much. Bye. Don't forget thumbs up on your way out if you haven't already.